Okay, let's start sitting comfortably. Okay, maybe sit on the block or folded blanket or bolster, whatever you have at home. Just bring your hips higher than your knees. So this is much more comfortable for your lower back. Sitting higher than your knees. And then lengthen from the base of the spine upwards, from the hips to your armpits, and you can exaggerate. Inhale, lift your arms and take your shoulders back. Relax your shoulder blades. And your hands somewhere on your thighs, thumb and finger connected, chin level. Take back of the head slightly back to elongate your neck. Close your eyes, notice your whole body, your whole posture, and we take a few deep breaths. Inhaling deep into the abdomen, middle chest, upper chest. And as you exhale, exaggerate. Draw your pelvic floor muscles up, draw your tummy muscles in, exhale fully. And again, inhale into the abdomen, middle chest, upper chest. And as you exhale, exaggerate, lift your pelvic floor muscles up, draw your tummy muscles in, exhale fully. And so on. Your breath is deep and flowing. And I would like you to exaggerate your exhalations, thinking about the base of the spine, the pelvic floor muscles. Squeeze, lift, keep the lift as you exhale. And as you inhale, soften. And again, as you exhale, squeeze and lift, draw your tummy muscles in at the same time. And as you inhale, soften. And so on. Try to use whole capacity of your lungs. Deep inhalation, strong controlled exhalations, drawing all the energy upwards from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Your breath is deep. Keep your breath deep and flowing. Remind yourself about your intention. We all have intentions. Your intention can be very small or very big. Your intention can be just for this yoga class, or for a day, for a few days ahead. And if you are in doubt, ask yourself, how are you committed to yourself? How are you committed to your health? And find the inspiration in your answer. Keep your breath deep, flowing, enjoyable through the rest of the practice. On your next inhale, open your eyes, relax your arms, relax your legs, and please come on your all fours. We start to warm up. Okay. Move the block to the side, come on your all fours, with your hands beneath your shoulders, knees directly beneath the hips, and your toes under. So as you inhale, lengthen, move your arms forward and push the hips back, lengthen through the sides. Then soften and melt between your shoulder blades. Inhale, look up. And as you exhale, chin to your chest and round. Exhale fully. Inhale, abdomen down. Lift your heart, look up. And again. Exhale and round. Inhale, look up. We do twice more. Exhale again, round. Inhale, look up. Last round. Exhale. Inhale, abdomen down, lift your heart, look up. And then bring your back parallel to the floor in neutral position. We're going to work a little bit more with the shoulders. So what I want you to do, as you exhale, you're going to soften again between your shoulder blades and melt. And as you inhale, you're going to stretch. So let's try that together, 5 times. Exhale, soften, melt between your shoulder blades, squeeze your shoulders. And then inhale, press your hands into the floor and stretch. And again, exhale, soften, soften, melt, squeeze your shoulders. And then inhale and stretch. And again, exhale, soften and melt between your shoulder blades. Inhale and round, stretch. We do twice more. Again, exhale, soften, 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 squeeze your shoulders. Inhale and stretch. Once more. Exhale, soften, soften, soften. And then stretch. And then relax. Just again, bring your back parallel to the floor. Step back with your knees away from the hips. We come up to down facing dog. Slow. Move the hips back. Now inhale, I want you to lift the head of the arm bones a little higher. And then again, find that softness between your shoulder blades. Soften, soften, soften. Squeeze your shoulders at the back. Squeeze your arms and your hands towards each other. And then come up. Lift your hips high. Knees off the floor. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Then sport walk. Bend your right knee, then the left. Okay, remember, listening to your body. You don't have to do everything. Squeeze your shoulders at the back and thinking about keeping the armpits slightly lifted. Then lifting and squeezing in towards the midline. Keeping that good alignment. Strong arms. Press all finger pads into the floor stronger. Use your hands. Not only the wrists, we try to move more energy to your finger pads. Press your finger pads into the floor. Great. Lovely stretch. And then come up high on your tiptoes. Look between your hands, bend your knees, walk towards your hands into your forward bend. Forward bend. Make space between your feet, hips width apart or a little wider. If you feel very tight in your lower back, that's okay. Just to take your feet wider and also bend your knees forward. Check with one hand that the back of the pelvis is tipping forward, not the back. Just check and make sure that you're very comfortable in your lower back. If you can straighten the legs with your pelvis tipping forward, maybe it's you. But don't worry, keeping knees bent, absolutely fine. Now hold your elbows and we're going to move from side to side. Let's do it gently, softly, one side, and then another side. And you squeeze in the legs still. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze legs towards the midline. And gently move in from side to side. Remember, it's okay to have your knees bent. Listen to your back, listen to your hips. Have a nice gentle stretch. First forward bend. We just want to take it easy. Doesn't matter how far you go. What is important, how you feel. Great, and then come back to the middle. Squeeze the legs. Keep that steadiness on the legs, hands to the hips. Lift your elbows, shoulders, lift your chin, come up with the strong legs. Squeeze the legs and squeeze the hips as you come up. And then relax your arms and roll your shoulders, just soften, relax your neck. Lovely. Well done. And we're going to do another forward bend, and this time we're going to take legs wide apart. So this is great stretch. This is the forward bend and also a lovely stretch for the whole spine, for your inner hamstrings, and also for the shoulders. So if you feel your hamstrings very tight, you might need a block in front. Okay, let me find my block and I show you. If you don't have a block at home, don't worry, you just have to bend your knees forward. Okay, I would like you to demonstrate first. Just watch me for a second. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to lengthen on the inhalation, on the exhalation, squeezing the legs, pinching the hips back, and you're going to fold. Now, holding the block if you need it or if you have it, and you're going to stretch forward at the same time moving the hips back. We're going to stay here for some time, and then we're going to bring hands or again the block beneath the face, and we go into the gentle twist. So it looks like that. So this is the shape. One shape, shoulder back. Maybe you can stretch your arm upwards, and then change inside, and then when you come up, hold your shins, slide your hands up your legs, keeping the back straight. Okay, so let's do it together now. Stand sideways on your yoga mat. Take your feet wide as comfortably you can go with your back. Block in front of you, if you're using the block. take your hands to the hips. We're just going to take a deep breath. Inhale, lengthen, take your shoulders back, and as you exhale, squeeze the legs, pinch your hips back and fold forward. Fold forward, look down, touch the floor or grab the block, and you walk your hands or the block forward. And you stretch your hips back, your hands moving forward. And if you don't need the block, just bring your hands on the floor and keep stretching forward. With your hands reaching forward, with your hips moving back. So we have lots of stretch, lots of length through your spine. Let's just check the legs. Squeeze the legs towards each other. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze towards the midline. Deep breathing, expanding the chest on the inhalation and contracting your tummy muscles on the exhalation. Again, inhale, expanding your chest and your rib cage. Exhale, engaging all your core muscles and moving the hips back. Lovely. Now we're going to slide hands beneath the face. Grab the block with you if you're using the block beneath your face. Okay, hand or the block. Okay, now one hand down. Let's do right hand down, left hand to the hip. Moving the hips back. Engage your core muscles. Begin to open. Look into the side and then stretch your left arm up. Maybe even look up at your thumb or just look to the side. And again, check your legs. Squeeze the legs and push the hips back a little bit more. Breathing deeply. Doesn't matter how far you go. Watch your top shoulder. Lift your chest. Inhale. And as you exhale, touch the floor. Change it side. Right hand to the hip. Squeeze the legs, move the hips back and begin to look to the side. Lift your tummy muscles to support your back. Move your shoulder back. Maybe even stretch your arm. You don't have to stretch your arm. Tummy muscles strong. Squeeze the legs and push the hips back to have a good stretch. Another deep breath. And then exhale, look down, touch the floor. Take a moment, we're going to come up slower. Hold your shins with your hands, arms straight, strong legs, come up, sliding your hands up, squeeze the legs, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Come up, standing, and then zigzag your feet together. Then zigzag, 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 and then shake your legs, relax your legs. Brilliant, that was great stretch. So move the block to the side, then come to the front of your mat, and we do a little sequence. So we're going to do warrior 2, extended side stretch, and maybe even the triangular pose. So you're on the front of the mat. Let's step back with the right foot back, big step, and then check in front heel in line with the middle of your back and step. And then bend your front knee above your front ankle. With your hands on your hips, let's move the hips back. We want to check the back hip in line with your knee and your back ankle. Let's just check that. Maybe sit a little lower, and again, strong legs. Squeeze the legs towards the midline. Keep your tummy muscles tight. Stretch your arms, deep breath. Lift your chest, take your shoulders back. Breathing deeply into your chest. Checking your core muscles. Again, pelvic floor muscles up. Tummy muscles in. Keep that engagement. Inhale. And as you exhale, let's stretch forward. Stretch, elbow to your knee, right arm over the head. Top shoulder moving back. Look up above the elbow. Maybe touch the floor with your left hand at the back of your left heel. But don't worry to do everything. Deep breath. Pushing the back hip, your right hip just a little bit more back. And stretch. Another deep breath. And then look down. And maybe straighten this front leg fully, and you go to triangular pose with your hand just in front. Bend your knee, front knee if you need, and stretch. If this is too much, it's okay. Just to keep your elbow on your knee, and you keep this shape. Okay, please do adjust your posture if you can. Touch the floor and look up at your right thumb, or maybe taking your hand behind your leg and extend. Just have a good stretch. And again, thinking about your hips moving back, and you have the length from the hips to your armpits. Breathe in deeply. Inhale. And as you exhale, look down, touch the floor, bend your front knee more, and then step back to down facing dog. Let's step back, have a good stretch, sport walk again, bend your right knee, then the left. Keep the length through your spine. Again, check your shoulders and your arms. Squeeze your shoulders in. Arms, hands towards each other. Finger pads into the floor and you stretch. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, look between your hands, bend your knees, walking. Walk towards your hands, into your forward bend. Squeeze the legs. Bend your knees if you need. Again, check your lower back. Take one hand to the lower back and check the back of the pelvis tipping forward, not back. And then hands to the hips. Lift your elbows, shoulders, lift your chin, come up standing. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, relax your arms. We're going to change direction. Stepping back with the left. So you are in the front of your mat again. Left foot back. Big step. And again, check in. Front heel in line with the middle of your back and step. Bend your front knee. Front knee above your front ankle. Facing the same direction as your second toe. With your hands on your hips, let's move hips back. We want to see back hip in line with your knee and your ankle. Maybe sit lower. Okay, if you need more space, just zigzag your back foot back. Really squeeze the legs. Stretch your arms, look over your right. And how's your core muscles again? Lift pelvic floor muscles up. Tummy muscles in, keep it strong, tight, and breathe. Breathe in deeply into your chest. Strong legs, strong core. Open heart, open your shoulders. Breathe. Inhale now. And as you exhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. Side stretch. Right elbow on your thigh. Left arm over the head. Take a moment, look to the side or maybe look up above your elbow. Check your back hip still moving back. Press your back foot into the floor stronger. Maybe touch the floor with your right hand at the back of the right heel if it's appropriate. Don't worry to do everything. Press your back heel into the floor, the outer edge of the back foot. Feel the good stretch. And then look down. We come up to triangular pose. Straighten your front leg if you can. Maybe start with your hand in front. Your right hand in front of your right foot and then stretch. Look up. Keeping your knee bent, absolutely fine. Or maybe come back with your elbow again on your thigh. This is also good. Just keep stretching. Enjoy the breath. More advanced postures. That right hand at the back of your right leg. And stretch. Deep breath. And then exhale. Look down. Bend your front knee. Touch the floor. Step back to down facing dog. Take a deep breath. Stretch through the spine. Again, checking your shoulders. Armpits slightly lifted. Squeeze your shoulders. Squeeze your arms. And if you want to sport walk, again, sport walk. Yeah. Or if you want to stretch and stay in your down facing dog without bending your knees, that's also good. So whatever you need, just listen to your back, listen to your shoulders. That's a lovely stretch. Push the hips high as you can towards the ceiling. Lovely stretch for the back of the legs. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes. Bend your knees, look at your hands and walk towards your hands into your forward bend. Make space between your feet, hips width apart or wider, and then squeeze the legs. Bend your knees if you need. Take your hands to the hips, lift your elbows, lift your shoulders, lift your chin and come up with the strong legs. Squeeze, 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 and then exhale and relax your arms, roll your shoulders, soften. Okay, well done. Great practice, everyone. Have a drink. I definitely need one. Great. Let's do the balance. Let's do the tree pose. So I show you what options you have. One option, when you heel like so on the inner leg, Another option, foot beneath your knee or foot above your knee, and then we're just stretching the arms upwards. If you need the wall, if you feel balance is a bit difficult today, come to the wall, one finger. Sometimes just one finger touching the wall is enough. And then when you feel steady, then you can let go perhaps of the wall. Let's do it together. Let's do right leg. Here, right foot somewhere on inner leg, maybe just the heel, or foot beneath your knee, or foot above your knee. Take a moment, come to the wall if you need. Get steady first. It's good to focus on one point straight ahead. Focus on that point. Hands to the hips to start. And just check your breath. Steady breath. Strong core muscles. And when you're ready, take your hands to your heart. Deep breath. Inhale, lift your sternum and stretch your arms upwards. And then stretch your fingers like branches on the treetop. Open your chest and breathe. Legs strong and steady. You press your leg into your foot and your foot into the leg, drawing the energy in. Squeeze your tummy muscles, engage your core, and breathe. Great posture to improve your balance, to improve the strength around the joints, on your leg, on the hip. Good posture for concentration. Well done. Now bring your hands together. Slow, draw your hands to your heart through the midline. And then relax. Relax your legs. Give your legs a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. Well done. Change inside. So the other foot, somewhere where you feel, okay, this is just right for today. Beneath your knee, above your knee. Come to the wall if you need. Okay, and again, just take a moment. Find the point straight ahead. Engage in all your core muscles. Hands to your heart. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Lift your sternum and stretch upwards. Look somewhere straight ahead again. Stretch your arms, stretch your fingers like branches on the treetop. And breathe. Think about the qualities of the tree. Staying steady and strong in any life situation. Breath is easy, flowing. With each inhale, the sternum lifting, and you're trying to lift yourself up. A little bit more length. Stretch up, stretch up, stretch up. Great. Another deep breath. And then bring your hands together. Draw your hands to your heart. And then relax. Relax your legs. Give your legs a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. Well done, everyone. That was great. Lovely balance. So now we're going to squat and sit on the floor. So if you feel squat is not good for your knees, so what you do the chair pose like that. So this is your chair pose. You're moving the hips and your knees back away from your ankle joints. Maybe even lifting your toes up to support your knee joints. And you can stay there for a moment, then come back and then sit in your fashion way on the floor. If you're happy to squat with me, you're taking your feet wide as your yoga mat, and then stretch your arms in front. Inhale, and as you exhale halfway, push the hips back. We're just going halfway, just testing the water. Well done, and engage in your tummy muscles. Come on. Okay, well done. Relax. Okay, now check in your knees. Was it okay for your knees, or do you need more support for your knees? Lift your toes upwards. Again, this is great. I do that often with my toes to engage the shins to support my knees. Okay, let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale, going halfway. Going to stop here for a second. Looking at your inner arches. Lift your toes up if you don't have your inner arches. We want them. We want those inner arches. Okay, well done. Go lower if you can. And then come back again standing. Press your heels into the floor. Tummy in. Well done. Relax. Great. Well done. We're going next time. We go all the way down if it's appropriate. Or stop again when you're halfway and then come up. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Moving back. Hips moving back, knees moving back. It doesn't matter how far you go. Take your hands to your chest and then take your knees against, sorry, that's the elbows against your knees. And we're going to take knees a little wider. Okay, how's your core muscles? Strong. Lift your pelvic floor muscles, tummy in, keep it strong. Well done, take a moment. And then if it's appropriate, we're going to stay here for a while and we press right foot into the floor stronger. And then the left. Okay, maybe sway just tiny bit, listen to your hips. Okay, pressing one foot into the floor stronger, then another. Okay, it doesn't matter how far you go. We're just checking the strength on the legs, on the hips. And how's your core? Again, strong. Lift, support yourself. Support the lower back and the hips and the pelvis. Okay, well done. Don't worry to do everything. And when you feel, okay, this is just enough, we're going to sit on the floor. Hold the floor with your hands if you need. Okay, and then sit. And stretch your legs in front. Give your legs a little shake. Okay, well done. They worked very hard. In the squat, relax, relax, relax your legs. Great. Okay, we're going to sit on the block or the blanket. Okay, and I'll show you what we're going to do next. So we're going to sit for the face of the cow posture. Lovely gentle stretch for the hips and also a good stretch for the shoulders. Looks like that. So options here. Okay, if you can do this, cross of the legs, and if you can bring your knees in line, so that would be one option. And then if you feel, okay, this is not good for your knees, so you have to do just one leg. So you have one leg straight, then you have another leg. And then we do arms. So this is your options, holding your hands behind. Or if you can't reach your hands behind, bring the belt now. So you can bring the belt on top of the shoulder and you catch the belt behind. So please do grab something, the belt or the strap or just a towel or a sock. You can drop the sock behind and catch your sock. Okay, let's do it together. So when you're ready. Okay, we're going to sit on something. So sit on a cushion, on folded blanket or the block. Take your right foot in, heel beneath your left thigh. Okay, if that's okay with your knee. How does it feel for your knee? And then take your other foot outside of your thigh. And then just checking your knees. Okay, you want your knees to be in line. Okay, how does it feel for you? Or do you need to stretch one leg to the front? Stretch your right leg to the front and you have your left leg on top. Let's check how you sit. Sitting tall, right arm up, left to the side, and then try to catch your hands behind. So this is where the belt useful if you feel tight in your shoulders. We're going to fold right arm forward. Now draw your whole arm back into your shoulder joint and you lift your elbow up and up and up on straight line, not to the side, not like that. You're going to keep it straight and thinking about your armpit, still moving back. Still moving back. Engage your tummy muscles and stretch upwards. Stretch and lengthen. Deep breathing. And if you want to close your eyes, close your eyes. Check your back, how you feel. Inhaling deep into the base of the spine. And as you exhale, lift your pelvic floor muscles up. Draw your tummy muscles in. Exhale fully. And again, inhale, breathing deep into the base of the spine. And as you exhale, draw all the energy upwards from the base of the spine upwards to the crown of the head. And again, inhaling deep. Exhale, engage your pelvic floor muscles, your tummy muscles, stretch upwards. Another deep breath. And then open your eyes. Relax your arms. Okay, just shake your arms, roll your shoulders, and then stretch your legs in front. Give your legs a little shake. Just relax, relax, relax. Okay, change inside now. Take your left foot in. Okay, make sure that you sit comfortably. How's your knee doing? Or maybe you need to straighten this leg. Okay, right foot outside of the left thigh. And again, ideally, you're looking at your knees. You want your knees in line. Okay, how's your knees doing? Flex your feet more if you need to support your knees. Okay, straighten your left arm up. right to the side, lengthen, and try to connect your hands behind. Can you hold your hands? Grab the belt if you need. Fold your arm forward, draw your arm back into your shoulder joint, and then stretch your elbow up and up and up on straight line. Okay, and thinking about this left armpit moving back. Okay, so the arm bone snugly sitting in your shoulder joint, and you're having a lovely stretch. Okay, don't worry to go far. Deep breathing. Again, close your eyes. Breathing deep into the base of the spine. As you exhale, lifting the pelvic floor muscles up, tummy muscles in, stretching upwards, and so on. Inhaling deep. Exhale, squeeze your pelvic floor muscles, lift upwards, stretch up. Take another couple of deep breaths, no rush. Have a good stretch, back is straight, breath is deep, flowing, strong exhalations. Brilliant. On your next inhale, open your eyes, relax your arms. Okay, and again, shake your arms, roll your shoulders, and stretch your legs. Stretch your legs and give your legs a little shake. Just relax, 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 relax. Okay, sit comfortably, please. So another shoulder stretch for you. So what you can do here in this stretch, you can use this brick, you can use your blanket or the cushion, whatever you have, and I'll show you what we're going to do. So we're going to bring that brick this way, or maybe this way, beneath the shoulder blades, beneath the lower part. So the lower part, lower tips of the shoulder blades. Okay, and please do listen to your body. If you feel, okay, this is not appropriate for your back, for your shoulders, maybe just skip this posture. Okay, if this is okay, so this is how it looks. This is your fish pose, supported fish pose. Bottom tip of the shoulder blades, let's find them, and then you're going to take your head back. Now, if your neck is okay to place your head down, maybe this is your option and you stretch your arms over the head. If you feel you need to support your head, interlace your fingers and you support your head and take your shoulders back, lift your chin a little. Maybe this is just enough. So, and slow, slow, slow. Maybe you can go back little by little, breath by breath. And don't worry to do everything. So maybe you just want to stop here, and that's absolutely fine. So what you're going to do, you're going to squeeze your tummy muscles in, legs very strong, squeeze the legs, and slow, slow, opening the front of the body and opening especially that middle part of the spine. So please do grab the block, the brick, so whatever you have at home. Yeah, or just roll the blanket, make that little sausage and then place it there instead of the block. Yeah, and we go into nice heart opening stretch. Okay, so when you're ready, okay, that block or the folded blanket goes beneath the bottom tip of the shoulder blades. Then just take time, make sure that you found that spot beneath the bottom tip of the shoulder blades. Squeeze the legs. Okay, engage your tummy muscles. Maybe start interlacing your fingers and supporting your head. Maybe this is just enough. You can stop here. Strong core muscles, draw in, squeeze the legs. And you can stop here. It's quite nice. Already you have a lot going on, strengthening the core muscles. Maybe gently, 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 curling back. But don't worry, you can stop where you feel this is just enough. Maybe gently, 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 breath by breath, moving back. Maybe you can rest your hands with your head on the floor, maybe not. And if your head already on the floor and you feel happy here, take your arms over the head. Here, so you go a little bit deeper into your shoulder stretch. Breathe deeply. Breathing into the chest, again checking your legs, squeeze the legs, toes active, your belly button drawing in, squeeze, strong core muscles, supporting your back. Let's take another 2 deep breaths. Strong legs, strong core, open heart. Opening your shoulders. Well done. Now we're going to come back slow. Again, hold your head and interlace your fingers. Hold the back of your head and come up. Supporting your head so your neck is comfortable. Come up. Well done. Use your hands, press into the floor. Lovely. So we started to go deeper into the back bends. Okay, and then relax. Sit on the floor and watch me for a moment. So we go a little bit further into the back bend, straighten gently the other part of the body. So now, block goes under the hips, this way, or this way. Okay, and again, the arms go over the head. So this is where you want to just take your time and take a few deep breaths before we go into the bigger back bends. So this way or this way. Okay, and again, if you don't have a block, grab the blanket. Fold the blanket under the hips. Let's take it slower. Okay, fold the blanket or the block under the hips now. Feet parallel, hips width apart. And we're taking the arms over the head. So now it should be so much easier for your shoulders. So we did this gentle preparation for the shoulders. Take your arms over the head. Hips resting on the block. Deep breath. Checking how you feel in your lower back. And if this is too much, just lie down on the floor. You don't have to be on the block. Or go a little bit lower. Fold the blanket a little bit lower and lie down there. Take your time. Another deep breath. Well done. And now move the block to the side. Your hips down on the floor. Bring your feet closer to your buttocks and we're going to the more advanced back bend, your bridge pose. Elbows bent. Press your elbows and your shoulders into the floor. Lift your heart. And then lift the hips. As far as comfortably you can go. Now check your legs, squeeze your legs, feet in your shins, join in. Lift your chest a little higher. Maybe interlace your fingers beneath your back. And draw your shoulders closer to each other. Just check again how you feel. If it's too much for the lower back, try to soften the groins, soften your buttocks. So make your back more comfortable. Stop here and breathe. Or maybe if you feel very steady, right leg up, point your toes upwards. Take a deep breath. Hips still lifting high. Point your toes and stretch your toes upwards. Well done. Change your leg if you do legs. Another foot up. Stretch your toes upwards. Lift your chest and breathe. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your foot down. Make space between your feet. Hips width apart. Move your arms to the sides. Descend your buttocks down first and then the parts of your back. And then just straighten your legs. And shake your legs. Shake, shake, shake. Relax, relax, relax your legs. Okay, well done. And then bring your knees to your chest. Hold your knees with your hands. Gently rock from side to side. Great. And then roll over to your right hand side. Come up to the sitting. And then sit comfortably for a moment. So watch me for the next one. So for the next one, we're going to lie down on the floor. So we did lovely preparations for the back bend. So this is going to be a little stronger back bend. More effort requires in this back bend. So we're going to start with the Sphinx pose. Then softening between the shoulder blades, squeezing the shoulders. And we're going to move hands forward. So this is your Spider-Man hands. And if you want to still stop here, that's okay. So because you already have effort, you're already lifting your chest, you're already engaging the muscles on the upper back and the middle back. Or if it's okay, we're going to try to do right arm, left leg, then we're going to change, then we're going to try to do arms, then legs, And then at the end we try to do all arms and legs together. So there is lots and lots of different options for you. Okay, so please lie down on your tummy and you set the foundation first. Go with your elbows beneath your shoulders. This is your Sphinx pose, the beginning of the back bend, and you can stop in this posture. Okay, in this posture what you do, you press your whole legs into the floor, you lengthen the tailbone and you start to lengthen a little bit more forward, your chest reaching forward. And then soften between your shoulder blades, squeeze your shoulders at the back. And I want you to relax your neck, just check you don't bring tension to your neck, neck is soft. And then we're going to stretch arms forward if that's okay. Forward and slightly to the side. Go on your finger pads. And again check that your shoulders squeezing in towards the midline. Keep that engagement. Okay, take a moment. Maybe this is just already enough. You're already strengthening the muscles of the upper back, the middle back. Yeah, or if it's alright, lengthen the tailbone more. And lift your right hand off the floor and your left foot. And stretch diagonally. Stretch. And then bring it down. Okay, changing sides. Left arm, right leg. Stretch diagonally. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Take a moment. Keep your neck soft. You're just looking down beneath your face. So just looking down to keep your neck long and soft. Okay, right arm, left leg. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Changing sides. Left arm, right leg. Exhale, bring it down. We do once more. Again, right arm, left leg. Exhale, bring it down. Left arm, right leg. Exhale, bring it down. Hands beneath your forehead. Let's just relax for a moment. Wobble your buttocks. Soften, soften, soften. Relax, relax. Take another deep breath. And then again come back on your elbows into your Sphinx pose. Okay, and maybe again this is just enough for the second round. Lengthen the tailbone, stretch forward, reach forward with your chest, soften between your shoulder blades, squeeze your shoulders towards the midline and straighten your arms. Okay, but try not to disengage your shoulders. Keep your arms back into your shoulder joints. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, now we're going to try to do legs. Look down beneath your face, lengthen the tailbone and lift your legs. Push your heels up and push your feet away from the hips. Exhale, bring it down. Okay, we're going to do arms now if it's okay. Press your legs into the floor, lengthen the tailbone and lift your hands off the floor. Or just one hand. If you feel this is too much, just one hand. Exhale, bring it down. We're going to change, lengthen the tailbone, legs, lifting the legs, or just one leg. If you feel two legs too much, leave one on the floor. Exhale, bring it down. So deep breathing. Okay, and again, arms, lengthening the tailbone, lift your arms, so just one hand off the floor. Exhale, bring it down. Relax your neck again, look beneath your face. We're going to do once more, if that's okay. Lengthening the tailbone, lifting your legs. Deep breath. Exhale, bring it down. Well done, we're doing arms now. Inhale, arms. Deep breath, if you do one arm, keep changing. And then exhale, bring it down. Hands beneath your forehead, relax. Wobble your buttocks, soften, soften, soften. Your breath is deep and flowing. Relaxing your buttocks, relaxing your shoulders. On your next inhale, lift your head. And again, the Sphinx pose, elbows beneath your shoulders. This is your last round. And again, if you want to stop here in your Sphinx, absolutely fine. Already have a lovely back bend. Okay, softening between your shoulder blades, squeeze your shoulders at the back. Then one hand on the floor, another hand. Spider-Man hands, squeeze your shoulders, relax your neck, looking down beneath your face. You have lots of options now. You can do one arm, one leg, or just arms and then legs. Or perhaps you can lift both arms and legs. So just see what is appropriate and play with different options. If you can do both arms, legs, please do, and breathe. Relax your neck. Breath is deep flowing. Lifting your arms, lifting the legs. Great. Exhale, bring it down. Take a moment. Deep breath. Rest for a few seconds. And then we do it again. Lengthening the tailbone. Lift. Inhale and lift. Arms, legs. Breathe. Don't make yourself very tired. Exhale. Bring it down. Relax your neck. Look beneath your face. Soften your buttocks. We do last round. So what I want you to do, draw your arms back into your shoulder joints. Squeeze your shoulders at the back. Lengthen the tailbone and lift again. One arm, one leg. Or just arms, or just legs. Keep changing, keep moving. Or just breathing there in the full posture. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Hands beneath your forehead, rest. Wobble your buttocks, soften, soften, soften. Relax, relax, relax. Relax your breathing. And then we're going to sit into the child pose. Gently come up on your all fours. Okay, big toes touching. Take your knees a little wider, wider than the hips. And then gently sitting back. Closer to the heels, stretch your arms in front, forehead either on the floor or on your hands or on your fists. So whatever you need to support yourself in this passive stretch. Push the hips back, breathing into the lower back. You can imagine breathing into the lower back, your hips, and softening, letting go of unnecessary tension. Take another deep breath. And then inhale. Lift your head, slide your hands to your knees. Sit comfortably and watch me for a second. So this is your last posture, this is your twist. You're going to lie down and you're going to do this. One leg. And we're going to take this knee to the side, lengthening the tailbone and teasing gently, gently teasing this knee down towards the floor. Then you're going to come back, straighten the body and change your side. So let's try that together. Lie down on your back. Okay, take your shoulders to the side, arms to the sides, relax your shoulders, shoulder blades flat on the floor. And let's do right leg. Take your right foot on top of the left knee. Hold your knee with your left hand, with your opposite hand, and we're going to the left. So teasing this right knee to the left, all the way to the left, as far as you can go. And if you can, lift your hips a little higher and twist more, if this is working for you. And I'm lengthening the tailbone, thinking about the top hip moving forward, and you're gently, gently teasing your right knee down towards the floor. Gently, gently, don't worry to go far. Sometimes we need just a little movements, a little effort. Deep breathing, everyone. It doesn't matter how far you go. Take it easy. Gently, gently teasing your knee down. Lengthening the tailbone between the sitting bones. Having a good, lovely stretch. Another deep breath. This is good to release tightness or tightness of the back, to create more space between the vertebra and to relax the nervous system. On your next inhale, come back to the middle. Let's straighten the body first. Straighten, and then take your left foot on top of the right knee. Inhale, and as you exhale, taking your left knee to the right, all the way to the right, as far as you can go. And then maybe lift your hips and twist a little bit more again. Lengthening the tailbone and teasing your knee gently down, down towards the floor. Listening to your body. You don't have to go far. Do have a good stretch, especially in the twists. Use your breath, exhale, and melting the tension. Going deeper into your twist. On the exhalation, exhale, and moving just a little bit deeper, breath by breath. Great, take another deep breath. And then come back. Inhale, come back to the middle. And again, straighten your body first. You hug your knees and again rock from side to side. And even roll. Do rolling movements with each hand on top of your knee. Let's do a clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction, nice and gentle self-massage. And as you do so, thinking about your relaxation time. So what do you need? Do you need your socks and your jumpers on? Please do. Roll over to the side, put your socks on, jumpers on, or grab the blanket, cover yourself with the blanket, and then lie down and relax. And I will be sitting for you and guiding you through your relaxation. And also, I suggest have a drink before relaxing. It's good to have a drink. So have a little bit of your water or whatever you drink today. And then relax. Relax into your Shavasana. Take your feet wider than the hips, your arms away from your body, palms facing upwards. And let's check your alignment. Press your hips into the floor. And restore the lumbar space. There is a space between your lower back and your yoga mat. And then completely relax your legs. Wiggle your shoulders, your shoulder blades flat on the floor. Arms away from your body, palms facing upwards, allowing your shoulders to relax. Back of the head, nicely balanced on the floor. And if you're not sure, just roll your head from shoulder to shoulder, relax all neck muscles. Then come back to the middle, smile to relax your facial muscles. And leave the beginning of the smile on your face. Feel your forehead becoming wider and smoother. Relax your scalp. Relax your ears, the skin beneath your ears. And relax your breathing, slow down your breath. Make your exhalations longer than your inhalations. And use your long exhalations to soften. Relaxing into the steady support beneath you. We know that we can use deep breath to calm the mind, to calm the nervous system. A deeper breath helps us to focus, and we bring more oxygen into every cell of the body. Make your exhalations longer than your inhalations. And you use your long exhalations to let go of all the unnecessary tension. Letting go of the weight of your body into the floor. Exhale and let go. Just observe the places of the body which touch in the floor. Noticing those places, we call them grounding points. So you're grounding Slow down, relax your mind. Just notice all your emotions and feelings, how you feel after all this physical practice of yoga. All the physical sensations, your breath, awareness of your feelings and emotions, and the space between thoughts, the awareness itself. And if you find your mind is very busy and wandering, gently, kindly bring your mind back to your breath, back to your body. And again, checking in with yourself, checking your emotions, feelings, what it's like to be you right now, at this moment. After your yoga practice, on your yoga mat, in your body, with your breath. Creating the connection between the breath, body and mind. Yoga is translated as the union between the body, breath and your mind. So we're just trying to again establish this connection and what it means to you. The connection, the union of the body, breath, your mind. Steady breathing, calm and alert mind, relaxed body. Slow down, reconnect. Now, as your relaxation and short meditation comes to the end, bring your awareness back to your surroundings, back to the room you are in, to your friends, to your family, to your pets next to you. Deepen your breath. Wriggle your toes, your fingers. Then slide your legs together, arms by the side of your body. Inhale and stretch. Take your arms over your head. Flex your feet and stretch away from the waistline. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And when you feel sufficiently stretched, bend your knees, hug your knees, gently rock from side to side. And then roll over to your right hand side, come up to the sitting. Sit comfortably for a moment with your hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and then slightly lean back to feel the strong support of your back muscles. Support, steadiness of the universe. Just close your eyes, reflect your practice, reflect your intention of the practice. Notice how you feel, enjoy extra strength, flexibility, and clarity of mind. Traditionally, we finish class with one gentle Om. Exhale first. Inhale. Bow your head to your heart, to the light within you, and open your eyes. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much. Namaste. And have a lovely day.